peace, the solid rock. You are like no other. Wonderful Counselor, Spirit God, ever singing wisdom. Oh, peace, the solid rock. You are like no other God. Easter is not just a day, my friends. It is a whole season of time when we remember that Jesus' Spirit lives on in each and every one of us. In the Bible, the early church was described in this way. Day by day, as they spent much time together in the temple, they broke bread at home and ate their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having the goodwill of all the people. And so over the next few weeks, we are following our ancestors' traditions. We're creating a temple of worship in our hearts, whether we can be together physically or not. By sharing in words and music and breathing and moving together, we will stay connected. The earliest Christians worshiped in their homes before we had churches. And so will we, until we can meet again in this sanctuary. Because at the heart of the matter, we are connected through the Spirit that makes us one. And so we're going to take some time this morning to center our hearts as one. So I invite you to take a deep breath in and out. And if it helps you to remember to breathe deeply and to let your lungs move, in Tai Chi, we let our arms rise with every breathe in and out. One more time, in and out. Now place your hand on your heart. Lightly tap a slow heartbeat rhythm. Holy living God, heartbeat of creation, help us to take this time to center on you. For it is you who have made us. You gave us life. And you continue to be with us every moment. Every breath. Every step. Hear this assurance from God. Slow down, O heart. You are not alone. Your beat is shared with the Creator of the universe. Come now, calm yourself and center here. God holds you today and always. So I invite you to take another deep breath, making sure that your shoulders and any tensions felt in the body are let go with every breath. Now, if you have gathered with you a stone, a heart stone, some people call it a worry stone. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just imagine that you have a stone in your hand and let the touch on its surface remind us that God's touch is within us, between us, and around us. As close and real as this object in our hands right now is how close love is to us at every moment of every day. So imagine letting go of your worries for now into God's heart of love and rest on the steady promise of God's presence with us. Now, those of you who have been in our congregation for a while will know what's happening when I do this, and when I do this, and when I do this, and when I do this. And I'm going to sing it 3 times, and join me if you will. Like a rock, God is under our feet. Like the starry night sky, God is over our head. Like the sun on the horizon, God is ever before. Like the river runs to ocean, our home is in God evermore. Like a rock, God is under our feet. Like the starry night sky, God is over our head. Like the sun on the horizon, God is ever before. Like the river runs to ocean, our home is in God evermore. Can you sing with me? Like a rock, God is under our feet. Like the starry night sky, God is over our head. Like the sun on the horizon, God is ever before. Like the river runs to ocean, our home is in God evermore.
First this, God created the heaven and the earth, all you see, all you don't see. Earth was a soup of nothingness, a bottomless emptiness, an inky blackness. God's Spirit brooded like a bird of above the water abyss. God spoke.
Light.
A light appeared. God saw that light was good and separated light from dark. God named the light day, and he named the dark night.
It was evening, it was morning, day 1.
God spoke.
Sky. In the middle of the waters, separate water from water.
God made sky. He separated the water under sky from the water above sky. And there it was. He named sky the heavens.
It was evening, it was morning, day 2.
God spoke.
Separate. Water beneath heaven, gather into one place. Land, appear.
And there it was. God named the land earth. He named the pooled water ocean. God saw that it was good. God spoke.
Earth, green up. Grow all varieties of seed-bearing plants, every sort of fruit-bearing tree.
And there it was. Earth produced green, seed-bearing plants, all varieties, and fruit-bearing trees of all sorts. God saw that it was good.
It was evening, it was morning, day 3.
God spoke.
Lights, come out. Shine in heaven's sky. Separate day from night. Mark seasons and days and years. Lights in heaven's sky to give light to the earth.
And there it was. God made 2 big lights, the larger to take charge of day, the smaller to be in charge of night. And he made the stars. God placed them in the heavenly sky to light up earth and oversee day and night, to separate light and dark. God saw that it was good.
It was evening, it was morning, day 4.
God spoke.
Swarm, ocean, with fish and all sea life. Birds fly through the sky over earth.
God created the huge whales, all the swarm of life in the waters, and every kind of species of flying birds. God saw that it was good. God blessed them.
Prosper, reproduce, fill ocean, birds reproduce on earth. It was evening, it was morning, day 5.
God spoke.
Earth, generate life, every sort and kind, cattle and reptiles and wild animals, all kinds.
And there it was, wild animals of every kind, cattle of every kind, every sort of reptile and bug. God saw that it was good. God spoke.
Let us make human beings in our image. Make them reflecting our nature, so they can be responsible for the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, the cattle, and yes, earth itself, and every animal that moves on the face of earth.
God created human beings. He created them godlike, reflecting God's nature. He created them male and female. God blessed them.
Prosper, reproduce, fill earth, take charge. Be responsible for fish in the sea and birds in the air, for every living thing that moves on the face of earth.
Then God said,
I've given you every sort of seed-bearing plant on earth, and every kind of fruit-bearing tree, given them to you for food, to all animals and all birds. Everything that moves and breathes, I give whatever grows out of the ground for food.
And there it was. God looked over everything he had made. It was so good, so very good.
It was evening, it was morning, day 6.
Heaven and earth were finished, down to the last detail. By the 7th day, God had finished his work. On the 7th day, he rested from all his work.
God blessed the 7th day. He made it a holy day, because on that day he rested from his work, all the creating God had done.
This is the story of how it all started, of heaven and earth when they were created.